Hello. Oh, Christopher. All of our friends out there. How do we even start? We have been.
It's finally here.
It's finally here. We have been so excited.
Yeah.
I like this morning when I came to work, I had a million other things I was thinking about, but none of those. I said, this is we're filming for our subscription. This is so exciting. I've been wanting to do this for so long. It's just
the lead up to this is it's a lot of momentum.
It is.
And it hasn't hit me yet that we're starting season 3.
We're starting season 3 for our Ellowyne Wilde subscription.
I could not be more excited about this.
I am thrilled.
Yeah.
We have been working on our outfits for over a year.
Oh, yeah.
We were in the middle of season 2 when we were finishing up the outfits for season 3.
Yeah.
And now we're here with season 3. And there is so much excitement and build around season 3 for such a good reason. And the fact that it's here is so exciting. So let's cut to the chase and then we'll talk. We know you love to hear us talk, but really,
That's not why you're here.
That's not why you're here.
Yeah.
We're here for the fashion, am I right? So our outfit of the month is called Violet Void. And you did see some wonderful previews from that great poster that was made by Dee in Brazil.
Yes, you did.
And I said it was going to be included in this season. It didn't say it would be the first box, but it is the first box.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into the fashion. Christopher, what do we think about Violet Void? It is so good.
This is a really remarkable dress, especially as a season opener. I think it's really fantastic. Again, it checks all the boxes for me for like if I could dream up like a perfect idealized doll gift. It's like a floor-length, lacy, ruffled, sequined, gorgeous gown. And I knew that when we were sort of beginning to conjure an idea, conjure a concept, and really nurture this to become what the product would be for season 3, that we needed something really strong, and we needed something that felt classically Ellowyne, but again, sort of reinvented and re-envisioned through us and like what it is that we can contribute to Ellowyne, if anything. And there were many, 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 many black lacy dresses.
We went through a lot with this one.
We went through a lot. We've been going through a lot with this up until about a week ago.
Yeah, because getting it delivered and all of the stuff.
We made so many edits. I'm really glad that a good reference worked out. We found something that felt promising and we could make edits with. It was a very collaborative effort with several members of the team. This needed to be special, and I think we were able to make that happen through teamwork, So
much teamwork. First of all, the outfit is manufactured by Ruby Red Galleria. The manufacturing on it is just incredible.
Yeah.
As soon as they sent the sample, we made little tweaks, but one of the biggest tweaks that we made was actually an idea by Mark Tinkey, where he said to line it in purple. Yeah. And mine was blown. I thought, we don't think that way usually. And purple is such a great color for Halloween.
Yes, it is.
Even though these items were not made nearly at the same time, both were made probably a year ago, but Bill Greening's witch, I've said this a lot, but Bill Greening's witch is in a violet and black lace outfit.
Yeah.
We're trending, right? Yeah. So it is a very good color for Halloween. It's a very good color for doll collectors.
It's classic October.
Yeah.
And for doll collectors, right? I think you're exactly right. It's perfect for October. It's perfect for Halloween. It feels incredibly Ellowyne. And for people that have been collectors of hers for 20 years almost, I think this really harkens back to an honest character. And Mark understood that when we asked him. Because initially, this was actually sort of a nude illusion. And it was really pretty. It's sort of a ragged early 2000s runway fashion, and it needed something that felt more distinct.
It was a little sexy.
And punchier. Yeah.
Even though Robert has made Ellowyne in very flirty outfits before.
There's a difference between flirty and sexy.
There is a difference between flirty and
sexy. I think that's toddling the line.
Yeah. I'm just glancing over because there's an Evangeline also in black and purple that Robert did. Yeah. So our Ellowyne subscription is an authorized subscription from Robert Tonner. So he has given us his blessing. He has seen all of our concepts. He loves what we're doing, and we're in communication with him all the time. It is an authorized thing. So I think that makes it very special that Robert is very much, he loves everything that's going on, and he also designed Sybil, and we had a lot of conversations with Robert about Sybil's personality and what she was going to be like prior to her launch, because she has been writing to you. You have been having a lot of conversations with her. Yeah. And Robert gave us a lot of insight into her personality. So we're going to go into a lot of that in this subscription throughout this year. Sybil has been so much fun. But we're going to dive into the fashion, into the box, into so many wonderful things. This box is very different. We try to reinvent every single season.
Oh yeah.
And this season is just so different. They have all been different, but and we're going to say that every time we launch a subscription.
I would hope so.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
That it's familiar in the sense that you get to experience the product with us and with each other, and it's familiar in the sense that you get to dress your favorite characters over and over again. But it must be different in order for you to
continue to want to keep going. And if you're new here, we specialize in subscriptions, and they are doll subscriptions.
Yes, they are.
And so every month, the doll collectors of the world that are in the subscription get a curated box that is not just a garment, it is a whole adventure. We bring it to life with paper dolls, with storytelling, with imagery, with videos, with a Facebook group. And it is so much fun. And so the Ellowyne subscription is going to challenge you. It's going to surprise you.
Sure.
Because I do get emails saying, well, how do I know if I want the outfit if it's you can't see it from
Sure.
That's part of the fun,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
It's the build of what it could possibly be. It's also trust.
Yes. We understand that it's a little goofy, it's understandable maybe that you'd want to know what it is before you say yes, but hopefully you also get the thrill of the surprise and of the delight. Maybe you're not expecting whatever it is that you get and it turns out that you love it. I think that is so much of the fun. Like, you could just purchase the product, but you're not getting the pizzazz.
The whole shebang.
Yeah.
It comes with a whole shebang. So your outfit in your box, without any add-ons, without the thrills, without the paper materials, without all the trimmings, is your value of at least $50.
Yes.
This is a $50 dress without all the wonderful things.
Right.
So you are receiving a lot of fun inside your box. So and the wonderful thing is that we have had so many wonderful subscribers that have been with us since day one come back and subscribe. Here we are 5 years later.
Yeah.
Doing our gig.
If that's not a testament, I don't know what is.
Right.
So for all of the newcomers that are teetering on the edge, welcome. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? It's so much fun. And doll collecting, it doesn't have to be expensive, but it can be extremely expensive.
Oh.
And so to get your fix every month for $50
on a budget, yeah.
To me, that is budget shopping in the realm of doll collecting, especially fashion dolls.
Without question.
Without question. You're receiving a lot. So let's chat about some of the things we are receiving. We're also going to talk about our pattern of the month that we are going to be doing with Tamara Casey. She's going to do 4 patterns this year, so that is very exciting. And then we are going to chat about some add-ons and Sybil. You're going to buy Sybil today. That is so fun. But let's go into what this box contains, because I have been so excited. I need another word for so excited.
Thrilled, full of anticipation,
chomping at the bit.
Sure.
Something else, because I say that a lot. You got one, Paul? Ecstatic. Oh, that's
a
good.
great one.
Oh, thank you, Paul. So I've been ecstatic about it. So the dress comes like this, nice and flat, and also Christopher.
Yeah.
We don't have to iron this one.
Everybody can throw a party.
A round of applause.
Yeah, this is
congratulations to all of us.
Fresh out of box for your, the thing you've been waiting for. You don't have to do anything to enjoy it beforehand. Fresh out of box, it styles so nicely. In fact, I would discourage you from trying to iron this because it's covered in sequins. But if you really wanted to, you could steam it. I don't think you even need to.
I don't think so.
This is so gorgeous as it is. You've got a really lovely sort of bright, vibrant sort of grape purple, like a real classic jewel tone purple that is then overlain with the sequins. So you've got this lace
Love it.
and the purple, and this by itself is so punchy. What really gives it all the life is the dimension of the sequins. There's a really lovely sort of distressed detail around the collar, at the shoulder, and down the side of the sleeve, and then this beautiful lace trimming at the bottom. It's a really almost sort of Victorian fitting gown. It's very pretty. I wanted something, and I think we found something that we both really envisioned that was kind of vintagey, kind of antique-y. Perhaps it's something that Ellowyne finds in this place in her house. So I guess the other thing we can talk about is that this season is going to be themed around Ellowyne's home. I know we've mentioned this before, but each room of her house we're going to be exploring through fashions this month. And this month we're taking you to her attic. So you'll sort of go on a little journey through her beautiful San Francisco Victorian mansion, her painted lady, and see all of the joys that it has. This, I think, gives me all the joy and then some that October possibly could.
Sure.
You get to belt this at the waist and get a really nice dainty silhouette, something that feels really detailed, actually. I think this is one of our best pieces.
I do too. I love it. I love it. And I know you're going to love it too. This is so special. All you need to do is add a witch hat and you've got a witch.
Totally.
For Halloween.
Totally.
And also this can be worn all year long. It is such a classic. This is already just like one of those iconic pieces where we're going to look back and be like, yep, top 5.
For sure.
So, and what a fun one to come in your first box. So yes, I guess I should have mentioned in the beginning, but I'm glad Christopher did, and we will be mentioning it a lot. But this season will be, Ellowyne was so tired from traveling, she's staying home for an entire year. Doesn't that sound fun?
That's what I would do. If I spent an entire year traveling the world,
stay home for a year.
I'd want to be in my bed for as long as possible.
So we're going to follow her around her house.
Yeah.
I love that. So, and your host is Sybil, her cat, that they live together, and Sybil will be giving you all of the information. So as soon as you open your box, you're going to find your fashion. We also have some beautiful earrings that are your accessory of the month at an $8 value, which is very exciting.
Lovely little amethyst colored stones that perfectly complement your dress.
Yes.
Gold hardware to
Very
match the
pretty.
belt.
Very pretty. And then you have a beautiful paper doll of the month made by Dee in Brazil. This is, Ellowyne looks gorgeous in this one.
It's a great job.
I love the Halloween vibes. I love everything about it.
Thank you, Dee. Great job.
Thank you, Dee. Great job. It's so good. It also shows her the add-on shoes, but I love the hairstyle.
Yeah, he did a
The
nice little
hairstyle's
updo.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And then we have a craft page right here. So there are some wonderful attic essentials. My favorite one is the picture of Robert.
Yeah.
Isn't
How
that
could it
so
not
good?
be? I
With
love
the
that.
letters. There's a little typewriter. And then we also have a witch hat. So if you want to just make a paper witch hat, you can make that straight from this craft card, which is a lot of fun. Isn't that picture of Robert so good?
It's great. Yeah, it looks real.
It does. It looks very real.
It helps too that Robert has sort of vintagey glasses. Yeah, those are his
Yes,
actual eyeglasses.
exactly.
But it makes them look authentic in context.
Really exciting part that I have been just over the moon about is that your friend Sybil, so we have talked a lot about Sybil. You've seen Sybil. This is a new creation from Robert Tonner. He sculpted her. He hasn't sculpted a new cat in 20 years, and maybe not 20 years, maybe 15 years. But this is really cool.
Well, and insider secrets say that he swore he never would do
He did
an
say
animal
that.
ever again.
Yeah.
And we have relaunched a new
Right.
version of Sybil with all of his enthusiasm. So
Yeah.
thank you, Robert.
So right after this video in the Ellowyne Boutique, the Sybil's will be for sale. They are $50, and that includes shipping. So a lot of these are going to go with your subscription boxes that you already purchased, and it comes with a fun sticker on the front. And these are durable, but they're breakable.
They're weighty. Yeah, they're resin.
They're
So-
resin, so they can break, so you have
Yeah.
to be careful with them,
Yeah.
but they are so good. They're all hand painted from a wonderful factory.
And they're in scale for so many of Robert's creations.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what dolly person doesn't want a pet to add to their little dioramas and displays? Sybil's perfect for that.
I think everybody wants Sybil because we sold more Sybils than I thought we would in Ohio.
We
sold out of Sybils.
We sold out of Sybil's when we were there.
Everyone wanted Sybil. Sybil was all the rage. So Sybil,
Even the dealers, before we opened, were
the
like,
dealers were buying Sybil.
Save me a cat. I want a cat. So we had a stash of cats in the back that we had to save from
Isn't
customers.
that funny?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I've been over the moon about Sybil because I really wanted an animal, and I wanted her animal to be narrating this entire season. But Sybil has been a little bit more popular than I thought. So that's really fun. And it's great to launch her in October she's a black cat with those scary orange eyes. It's just so perfect.
Perfect.
So every month you are going to receive in your box a letter from Sybil. Isn't this fun? So this is a special envelope. The envelopes are going to change throughout the season. Sometimes they might have a sticker on the front or a stamp on the front, or they might even be blank and have some kind of embellishment on there. But there'll be an envelope, but the funnest part is that there is a wax seal.
I love this.
The wax seals might change too. So in this envelope, Sybil stole Ellowyne's stationery, so it's Ellowyne's. But we do have other wax seals that have an S or that have the cat on them. So there's fun wax seals.
Yeah.
The wax seal.
I love that.
It is cool.
It
Now,
makes it feel very official.
doesn't it feel so official? Receiving a letter with a wax seal is so regal.
Yes, it's very Ellowyne. Of course, she would have, like, of all people, Ellowyne would have wax seals for her stationery, you know?
Right.
It makes sense, and we get to bring that to life for you. I'm so excited.
It is such an extra step. Like this is extra, but that's what we do in all of our subscriptions. We do things that are just so unnecessary, and that's what makes the whole thing necessary.
Yeah.
Am I right?
It's about the details.
It is about the details. So you're going to open your letter. You're going to receive a letter from Sybil. So much fun.
Ah, the little flourishes around with the paw print and the scratching.
I know.
I love it.
I'm obsessed with it. So we're not going to read the whole thing, but it says letter from Sybil the Cat. And it says, "Ah, the attic, my kingdom. While you humans imagine it as dusty, forgotten storage, I know it for what it truly is. A labyrinth of shadows, perfect for stalking phantom mice, curling into nests of old velvet, and leaping from one teetering trunk to the other just to hear the satisfying crash below. The rafters make fine perches for observing everything and nothing. It is, in short, paradise." Ellowyne, of course, insisted on following me up here. She swept in wearing a gown of deep violet, drowned in black lace, sequins, and flickering like eyes of 100 unseen creatures. A little dramatic for chasing dustmates, don't you think? Still, she looked appropriately spectral against the cobweb trunks and faded portraits. So it goes on, and Sybil is, from Robert, he said that she is a very loyal cat to Ellowyne, but she is snarky. She is, I don't want to say violent, but he said that she destroys a lot of things. She is a menacing cat.
Sure.
And she is basically what cats are. Like, they'll destroy something and they don't care.
She's the extreme version of every ordinary cat.
Yeah.
You know, she...
But you love her, though.
Yeah.
Like,
she's the underdog.
You're like, good
she's
for
the
her.
Villain the villain you cheer for.
She's kind of like, she'll destroy everything in your house, and you just say, well, you can't blame a girl for having a hobby.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she reminds me of. Like, you're just like rooting for her, even though she's very, very, very ornery. So she wants you to be here, but she would never tell you that.
It's true. Yeah, she missed Ellowyne for the last year, but like doesn't show it at all.
Doesn't show it at all.
Yeah.
So exactly. She's glad to have Ellowyne back, but she would never say so. So you're going to receive your letter along with your paper doll and your craft card. And so when we launched, everyone saw this, and then as soon as you registered, you received an email from Sybil. And that is going to happen a lot this season. Sybil has even started helping us answer customer service emails.
Yeah, a new employee of the shop.
Oh yeah. She has answered 3 emails so far because the customer wrote into Sybil, so of course Sybil has to respond. So that has been a really big part of it. It has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But next up, we are going to hear from Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude. She did a pattern called High Drama. And Tamara Casey is back with us. She has been working so incredibly hard. This season, we are going to have a very special pattern every 3 months from Tamara. So we're not going to do it every month. Doing 3 patterns every single month was too much.
Yeah.
Much too much. Mm-hmm. We had sewing fatigue from the sewers because there was so much to do. And then there was also fatigue from all of us. It was a lot. So we're scaling it back a little bit, and that gives you more time to sew and more time to do your thing.
Yeah.
And it's going to be perfect. So Tamara's pattern this month is called High Drama, which is the perfect saying for that.
Of course.
Christopher needs to get a cup of coffee before you see this one. But she gave us a little preview when we were in Ohio. But isn't that just so fun?
I had forgotten about this. That is so good. Oh my gosh.
With the feathers and the hat.
The marabou is really incredible. I want to know where she's getting that. And I love that collar.
Oh, it's so great.
And she reused our London earrings.
Oh, she did use the London earrings.
See, the value of a wardrobe. You reach for it over and over again.
You do. I know a lot of you sometimes get a little worried because you're amassing a lot of things, but that's what we do. That's just what we do as doll collectors, so we might as well just lean into it and have fun with it.
They're made to be re-enjoyed over and over
again.
Right,
and then we pull things out. So we're going to take you out of the suspense and bring in Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude so she can share with us High Drama. Come on in, Tamara.
With a superior feline leading the charge and weaving the tale of Ellowyne's subscription box for season 3, it's sure to please. The storyline and this pattern reveal share the intrigue of High Drama. The pattern features a fully lined, flattering satin dress with a dramatic lace overlay and exotic ostrich feathers at the cuff and the hemline. Whether you choose to create your ensemble out of bold Halloween colors just in time for the season, or choose a more subtle Victorian palette, I'm sure that Sybil will approve. As we embark on this new journey with Ellowyne and Sybil, I hope you enjoy this first of 4 patterns for the subscription. I look forward to seeing your individual spin on it, and I can't wait to see what you make.
Thank you so much, Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude. So if you are not in the monthly box subscription, please head on over to Tamara's website and purchase the pattern from her.
Yeah.
It's $12.95, and she does a sewing video on YouTube and adds so much. And so we really want to support Tamara by offering it, of course, through the subscription, which she is sponsoring. Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude, thank you. And also go ahead and buy that pattern from her. So
Seriously.
She works very hard.
If this pattern wasn't indicative of what you're missing out on, if you're not enjoying it, like, I don't know what is. It's the most fabulous
so
example of her talent. And she's always able to so wonderfully complement what we're doing. I mean, like I've said before, it's like telekinesis. We're really on the same wavelength. She's so good.
She is so good. And a lot of times she doesn't have a picture or anything of what we're doing. I'll verbally describe it, or I've even just said it's mountaineering, or just said like that's it.
Yeah.
And she knows what to do. So of course with the historical subscription, I did show her a lot of photos, but that's not always the case. So she did a wonderful, wonderful job with this outfit and her pattern, and I can't wait to see what you make. So thank you, Tamara. So this box is really fun. So I think I want to let Christopher chat about the box because we worked really hard on this. I want to say that a very small portion of our boxes are still in customs.
Yeah.
They'll be released soon. But throughout the season, there are 4 different styles of boxes. So throughout the season, if you receive a different box than the one you're going to see, don't even sweat it because you're going to receive this box eventually.
This is not like a limited edition.
No, it's not.
When we were,
let's chat about it. So it is a really fun concept.
So this is our box. This is our subscription box this month. Again, when we were talking about like what she's doing, why she's doing it, how she's feeling, how the customer feels, like all of the concepts behind this, I thought I was hoping as much as possible to literally bring you into that world. And so we did some designing through Midjourney with a number of boxes. So you'll have the same exterior with each box, I think. Like that might change, but I think we're just going to keep this exterior.
Oh, it's not, because they're all on the way.
Never mind.
Yeah, they're all on the way.
We'll have the same
but it's fun.
Exterior. This shows you Ellowyne's beautiful painted lady in San Francisco, a nice big gorgeous house. And one of the things that we've been really fixating on is, yes, of course, it's going to be practical in some way because it's a house and she lives there and whatever. But also, Ellowyne is too specific. Ellowyne has so much character and so much verve and so much emotion and so many thoughts that her home can't simply just be, bedroom, bathroom, living room, whatever.
No.
The rooms within the home you'll find are a little bit eccentric or a little bit whimsical, without leaning into fantasy, but keeping it grounded and maybe a little bit excessive. So we're gonna start in her attic, and this box just happens to be her attic. So inside, you'll open it and you'll have a room that you can sort of explore with Ellowyne. And this, I hope, can sort of feel like a physical space the doll can sort of inhabit.
But a dollhouse version.
Yeah, exactly. So all of this is done in miniature scale as if it were a real dollhouse. And in each of your boxes, you'll see a little feature of Sybil. So there are Easter eggs of Sybil all over the place, you'll see. I mean, we'll have a conservatory that you get to enjoy filled with plants and mischief. We have the attic, of course. We'll have her sort of main foyer living room. There's going to be a couple little treats for you, sprinkled in throughout the season. But we're going to be exploring 12 different rooms of her home because there's 12 different fashions, there's 12 months in the year, what have you. And so I'm excited to sort of bring her space to life and make it feel like it's really hers. So I liked that maybe the border of the box felt like it was sort of suspended in the clouds. It feels a little bit, dreamlike, that you can sort of transport yourself to a different space with Ellowyne. Sometimes imaginative play and doll play and all of this, especially now, I think it feels increasingly necessary. We need that levity, we need that imagination. And if you are already looking forward each month to your, your pink package being delivered. This, I hope, sort of feels like it transports you into the clouds, and that you get to play and you get to have fun and really sit with it and dress Ellowyne and feel what the, the fantasy is for you, but also together, right? The joy of this is doing it with each other. It's the community. So maybe you can find a way to assemble your boxes at the end to create an actual dollhouse like that. That was sort of my hope from the beginning, and I think it was
that
a
would have
little
been really
ambitious,
cool.
But I would have loved to have, a single room box for each month, and it was too much. But you can play so many ways with this, and maybe you find a way to fashion a closet out of one of these. I mean, like, really go crazy, repurpose these. You don't need to hold on to just empty boxes.
Or throw them away or recycle them.
Yes.
We're not trying to make you think that like these are precious.
No.
We have very limited space, all of us do, and we have to really choose. So it's not, you can recycle them. They are cardboard, or use them for something else. Don't feel bad. You could put probably 6 fashions in one box.
Oh, easily.
And really just pare it down.
For storage. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So keep them all, or don't. Don't worry about it. Sometimes as collectors we feel bad about that, but don't. Okay, our stuff is made to be played with, and it's made to be fun. And also, when we say with each other, this is really done to be made off of the internet. So if you only watch us on YouTube or on Facebook or in our Facebook group, and you don't have a local doll club or whatever, this is it. This is your club.
Right.
Hi, we're here.
Right.
And that's the whole point. So this really is a monthly club. Now, if you're not in the boxes, we love having you here. We have so many wonderful collectors that chime in and buy the extras and do the things without the monthly package. In fact, we have more non-subscribers than subscribers, and we have a really large community of supporters and wonderful people that we appreciate so much.
Yes.
So if you're not in it, you can still, we love having you on all the videos.
Of course.
We always have free downloads every single month in the Ellowyne Boutique, so you can share those with your friends in your doll club. So we never want to feel exclusionary, because we have a club that also has limited members, because we have limited amount of inventory that we produce.
Sure.
But we never want you to feel like it's some elite thing. We want everyone to come in. We just have to produce a certain amount and levy that against what we're, keep the balances scaled.
I think that's the beauty of being able to do this online, is like it is in some ways still, for now anyway, the Wild West of the world, and we get to sort of access each other freely. So this being on YouTube or whatever is the way that we can sort of reach all of each other, and the comment section is often always really positive and lovely too. Like
always.
It manifests very obviously how much this means to everybody. So for all of you that have been waiting, with bated breath for season 3, we are so excited and proud of what this is already shaping up to be, and I can't wait to see the ways that you guys enjoy this, because one of the things that I enjoyed most from last season, I mean from the last 2, but it was evident last season how much people were really enjoying the fashions and creating their own dioramas and creating their own vignettes and storylines and bringing in, Prudence and Amber, and like they have collections that this feels natural to integrate into, and like that is such a feather in our cap, that if you are excited to merge this with an existing collection, there's no greater honor,
Yeah. I completely agree. We have a lot of people that tune in to just watch and enjoy the fashion and enjoy the commentary and chat with each other, and that is so much fun. So this legacy it's going strong, and it is a lot of fun. So we are going to now chat about some of the add-ons that we have and a couple of the fun things that are going to be offered after this video. So the add-ons every month are just make it more fun, because we love to shop and it's fun to offer everything.
Of course.
But one of our big things is that we never offer a box that isn't complete just on its own.
Yes.
So we would never put an essential part of an outfit as an add-on.
Right.
So don't worry about that. Shoes, if it's an essential part, will come in the box.
Yeah.
But other than that, we will add coordinating shoes or coordinating things, but it's not essential. Everyone that is on this box has a pair of black shoes that would look lovely with this. So it's not an essential thing, but it's a lot of, we have some good shoes this month.
I love these shoes.
Christopher, these shoes were your idea, so
yes, they were. Thank you.
You can explain what's going on here with these.
I just found a sort of a vintage reference from, I forget where now. This is like an early sort of reproduction of an antique style shoe, and I found them in these really lovely sort of lilac colors, and then we found more of the jewel tone amethyst for, you know, a coordinating color with the lining of the dress. But they're really gorgeous. The detail is lovely. You've got laces up the front and this sort of like heart detail on the toe, and then a matching one at the heel. They're wonderfully done, and what's really nice is they don't even really need to be unlaced and tied again to be put on. They come already tied, and you can sort of just wiggle them right on over the heel without needing to undo them. So ease of application, and then of course they're designed to be trimmed, so if you want shorter laces you can do that. They're really nice, and they're versatile. I mean, they might be bright purple, but I think you can wear a shoe like this with so many things. This is your sort of pop of color, right? This is your invitation to spice up an outfit that is otherwise a little bit more simple or you know, dialed back. These are so gorgeous, and I'm expecting to have a little bit more purple in the season later on, so this particular color might be really nice that you can, you know, add into future outfits or even existing ones. Break out your old vintage toner outfits, see what we have from season 1 even. I mean, there's so many add-ons that we've done, so many like simple mix and match pieces in purple, so bring those out for this as well. But the shoes are...
I love the shoes.
I love the shoes.
I do. Yeah, they were such great shoes. And honestly, when he sent me the thing, I thought, oh, I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. But of course they did. And I'm trying not to go crazy, but I kind of want a lot of purple to come.
Right.
We've already, season 3 is done. So we are not designing for season 3 right now. But you said there is more purple to come.
There is.
Oh, I must be blanking on something. Which month?
What is that month? I want to say that's April or May. It's a very pale purple.
The suit?
No.
Oh, okay. So we have all of our fashions, which is really fun, on a design board, just like a modeling agency. And for us, it is a modeling agency because Ellowyne is our model, and we're a doll agency that is putting it out, which is great. But this, we've done such little purple that I am like obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed right now.
It's I'm always trying to find, you know, the holes
The
in
balance.
the fashion.
We don't want to do too much of one color. If we did everything in purple, you'd get very sick of purple.
Right.
But this is a very refreshing change.
Yeah.
And I
do
love
this one.
the ragged edge on the
I
sleeves.
do too. That's probably my favorite element. I think that's what makes it feel perhaps the most Ellowyne, is that sort of distressed trim. I really, really enjoy that, and I love how small the belt and the buckle is. It makes it feel just even though like it's not an ornate belt or it's not really ornate lace necessarily, the fact that it can be that scale makes it feel very detailed.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of our very strongest pieces. I really, really can't wait for you guys to get this and see what you think.
I know.
And the little earrings, we have an earring.
Yeah, the earrings are coming in the box as a $8 value, but we do have an add-on earring that is silver tone.
It's a it's not an exact same earring, but it's very close.
It's very close.
It's just a silver hardware version.
If you prefer silver instead of gold,
Yeah.
I love both, but I love both. So if you want silver, that's available as well.
I just wanted the gold for this so that it matched that belt, but we have
Yes, we have an add-on dress.
Here, we've got an add-on dress that shows off that other pair of earrings we can get a close-up of later. This is a really breathtaking companion, another piece made by Ruby Red Galleria. The lace on this is really spectacular. Talk about detailed. They found the most gorgeous lace and really did a spectacular job. It's got a green underdress and then a matching sort of nice deep hunter belt on the outside. It's all one piece, snaps down the back, a beautiful sort of keyhole at the shoulder plate there, long sleeves. It's just, and I love a high neck, so it's not like a turtleneck sort of collar, but it sits really nice and high. Again, kind of almost Victorian. There was a lot of this season that was inspired by early aughts sort of runway fashions that would be re-envisioned if they could be for 2025. You know, Ellowyne came out in the early aughts, and so a lot of the references we found, I wanted to be consistent with that, but not feel dated, and I think this is a great way to sort of bring that sort of era to today.
I think so too. I love the sweetheart neckline. And again, the scale of the lace, that is very hard to find. It is very hard to do. It is often out of scale, and Ruby Red Galleria did a wonderful job sourcing this fabric. So this is a great companion. and it is beautiful. We also have a restock of the Pop Star wigs.
Yes, we do.
We have 75 more Pop Star wigs from Ruby Red Gallerias too. So if you missed out on that wig or you want another one, grab that wig.
That one
grab that wig. That's what that reminded me of.
I see it now. It's a
Right?
giant bus of just wigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving out of frame.
That would be so funny to
You
do
know,
as like
I think that's what people think we get when we say we have like shipments of dolls coming, is like
the wigs came in a box this big.
Yeah, right.
But
They flew off the shelves last time. We don't have a huge quantity, so grab them
Yeah.
while you can. I staged Nima in it.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
I really love that Life's a Beach doll in that hair with this dress. It's just a great combination. If you don't have Life's a Beach, I think we still have a couple of Life's a Beach
we
dolls.
have Life's a Beach 4.
And she, with that really dark lip, feels very Halloween to me. I mean, I think you can wear a dark lip anytime, but she's a good one for the season. So if you've been maybe on the fence about her too, reconsider that doll. Any of the sort of, moody, gloomy, ennui characters, she's a great example of that.
Yeah.
And in that purple is a knockout.
If you're new to Ellowyne Wilde, she has been, next year is her 20th anniversary.
Can you
and she
believe
is
it?
a very eccentric character, and
Yeah.
she has built a world. Robert Tonner invented her and built her entire world, and she communicated a lot in diary entries.
Yeah.
And she will be communicating more. We are just really dialing it back to, I wouldn't want to say original time, but just those very, very early times. So
Sure.
even through Sybil's letters, there's going to be a lot of references. So if you're new to Ellowyne's world, you get to experience it all. But if you're not new, it'll feel like home.
It's sort of a nostalgic celebration of, like you said, very referential in its endeavor. But yeah, for anyone that's, new and hasn't had the joy of experiencing it yet, what a party. You get all of it for the first time. And I think in sort of an enriched way. So if I can say so, if that's not.
Oh, I'm so proud of our product. We go through a lot to get it, especially with the times that they are, with trying to get things from our wonderful, hardworking factories in China, paying the tariffs and just going through all of the hoops. It's like the Hunger Games sometimes, and you have to be a brave person
It's rough.
I was going to say to put up with it, but to go through it time and time again, to ship something across oceans.
Yeah.
And to do all that and to hold your breath to see what kind of tariff it's going to be and whatever. And the reason, again, I say this in every video, but because we do the volume that we do, and because we have such dedicated customers, we have been able to withstand and absorb a lot of this chaos that has been happening. And we had such a high return rate on the Ellowyne subscription that when I get all this stuff, yes, it does cause me stress. Yes, it is scary at times. But I know that our future is very secure because of our wonderful customers and our reputation of putting out great
Wonderful
things.
product. Yeah, exactly.
Right? We don't. When we put something in a box, it has gone through so many conversations, so many edits.
Yeah.
Right? We take it very seriously.
I'm too proud. I have too much pride in myself to put out something that I wouldn't be.
That you wouldn't want yourself.
Exactly. I always hope that is evident and obvious, but not before it is dazzling. I want something to first impress you so much that that's what you're focused on, and then maybe later you feel that it was made with love, because it really is.
Oh yeah, and we're the ones here, the three of us, stuffing the envelopes, doing the boxes, stuffing all the stuff. Christopher's tissue always looks a little better than mine, so you might be able to tell actually who did what. I try very hard, and Paul does a wonderful job as well. He does a lot of the popping up of the boxes, and so that production time takes 1 to 2 days per box, and then we ship everything. And every day we're just so grateful to be doing our thing. So Ellowyne's subscription, with Sybil leading the way, with Sybil narrating and being in charge of everything,
So excited.
is going to be such a blast.
Oh,
it is going to be a scream, as you know. It's already a scream.
It is.
We have 400 Sybils that are available, again, for $50, and they can ship free inside with your subscription box. And if you're not in the subscription, you can also snag a Sybil. Like I said, we ordered a lot of them. Hopefully 400 will be enough to go around. I think it will. And we are looking forward to doing more with Sybil. So we have some fun collars on the way that have a little bell, and we are going to be designing clothes for Sybil as well. But this is such a great start.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it? And your set is wonderful, Christopher.
Thank you very much. I have once before made like an attic out of pieces that we have in the store. This is maybe not quite the same, it's a little bit different, but I wanted it to feel like it was Ellowyne's attic, you know? So it's a chandelier that we have in the store.
Oh yeah, you took that away when I was in the back. I was wondering what you were doing at that.
Yeah.
I love that. Look at the chandelier underneath the cobwebs.
Yeah.
That's good.
We've got our dress form from Tonnerfest, a bunch of empty trunks, and sort of a broken silk umbrella, and maybe things that might be, I mean, some of this dust is very real. I've not dusted these trunks, that's real dust. And it's always very fun. This one came together kind of quickly, but there's an old bed frame in the back and a miniature antique harp. And
it looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good. And it's also very referential to the picture that you were going to receive in your subscription with the letter.
Somewhere that Sybil would actually enjoy sort of crawling around in.
Oh, it's a cat's paradise.
Well, and we, as a separate note, we have been sort of intermittently, casually talking about the idea of adopting a shop cat. And that's not something we've done actionably, but it's a thought we chew on, and this would be, you know, a heyday for a real cat.
There was a cat that had 3 legs at the there's actually a cat rescue across the street from the doll shop, and it was this sweet cat, and I thought a 3-legged cat would be so perfect for this doll shop.
I agree.
That just wanted to sit around and sit under sunbeams and get scratches from us every day, and so we actually put in an application, and somebody else got the cat.
Yeah.
Which was wonderful for the cat, and it wasn't meant to be for that time, but
when the right one's around, well, you know, keep an eye out for a 3-legged cat across the street.
A 3-legged cat across the street would be so fun. But again, cats can be difficult because they are unpredictable.
Sure.
We have a doll shop full of tons of things. We also have motion sensors.
That's true. That's true.
So that would be something that had to be worked out. So there's a lot of stuff about having a cat without knowing what it likes to scratch and what it likes to do. So maybe sticking with Sybil for the time being is going to be the safest option for all of us.
Imagination never, you know, sets off your security alarms.
But with a cat with this personality, none of us are that safe. So buckle up, because we're in for a wild ride with this one.
I can't wait for you guys to meet her. She is so cute. She's, I mean, a beautiful
she would hate to be called cute.
She would. Well, plug her ears.
Yeah. She's not, as my daughter says in the morning when I'm trying to dress her, oh, but you look so cute. I'm not cute. It's so funny. I know. It's a 4-year-old. She'll be 4 in November. So.
And she's maybe the cutest kid in the whole world.
She is pretty darn cute, especially with her little pigtails and wanting to wear bows lately, which is kind of a mother's dream. So that has been a lot of fun. But Sybil would not want to be described as cute. But as you get to know her, you're going to make your own relationship with Sybil.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you find this cat cute, if this is cute to you, then it's a cute cat.
Then you're probably an Evangeline fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Truly.
Yeah.
Because she's got those eyebrows. She's menacing.
I love that girl.
I love that girl. She is crazy. So we're going to get off this video and start getting your boxes all packed and ready to go. At the end of this video at 11 o'clock Denver time, it's always Denver time, whether it's MDT or MST, just look up Denver time right now, and that'll help you figure out. But it'll be at 11 o'clock where you can purchase Sybil. You can purchase the companion dress. We've got the shoes. We've got the earrings. And it's all a lot of fun. So thank you so much, everybody. Christopher, what are your thoughts as we end this video and launch this new chapter of our lives here?
That's a great question, because I have a lot of thoughts. Like usual, I guess I'm juggling a lot of thoughts. The first one is like I'm sweaty with panic, hoping that everybody loves what is coming for the whole season. Not because we're throwing curveballs at you, but because like there's always it's the hope that, you know, you stick the landing and people are happy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm, you know, excited about. I am really glad that for maybe the first time we have as many boxes checked as possible before actually launching. So many times we are sort of troubleshooting and driving the car at the same time. And a lot of this is sort of done in advance. We have so many things with all the chaos in the world happening already secured physically within the shop, so that's fantastic. But I'm really looking forward to, I mean, when I was putting the set together for Grace a couple of days ago, it sort of felt like revisiting an old friend. I mean, not doing it for 2 months quite in the same way that we have now has been interesting. It always is. I'm just excited to be back in the throes of it. And
yeah, me too.
in our sort of routine that we have developed. I mean, there's so many pieces. You've seen some of them already, but there's so many pieces that I'm so excited for because I love them that when they come out, I hope that, you know, I'm excited to see your reactions to some of the pieces for Ellowyne. Anne is going to be unbelievable. Anne is going to be unbelievable.
Anne is targeted to start in November. If all goes well. We're still waiting to get the December outfit perfect. And once that goes, and we have Anne's here.
We have the dolls.
We have 600 Annes here, two different styles.
Yeah.
We also have the Grace dolls here. There are also grandmother dolls. I hate to call them grandmothers because they are such groovy chick ladies, but being a grandmother is also very groovy. It is so cool. If you can be a grandmother someday like that, that's my goal. I want to be a grandma someday.
Yeah.
And so
I want to be a grandma tomorrow. I want to embody being a grandma.
I want to be a grandma. Exactly. The 5 o'clock dinners.
Oh yeah.
Going to bed at 7.
Socks and slippers, and it's summertime.
Yes.
I got my robe on, shuffling around with a cup of tea.
And just being able to say and do everything because you're old and
you've earned it.
You earned it.
Yeah.
I love that. So we do. We celebrate the grandmothers here.
So
but they are on the way.
Yeah, doll releases are coming.
Yeah.
I mean, we are swiftly, far more than I would like, approaching Christmas time. And so we will have many treats and tricks and things to shop and dolls to buy and things to celebrate.
Right. Everything is taking longer, and it's been crazy because of the tariff situation. And that keeps ebbing and flowing and changing. We're hoping to get as much products as we can before next month, but then things don't. I just know that things don't always last, and when it's really hard, that's also not going to last. I know a lot of you know that I went through a very, very, very extremely rough first trimester with being pregnant. Yeah. And there were days that I just felt like this feeling is going to last forever.
Sure.
But
it doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And here I am doing a video. I've been working full days. I even bought a treadmill so I can get a little bit of exercise and try to take care of my pregnant body while I'm working and doing everything. And those days have changed and things have been better. And so I know that is how it's all going to go for all of us. So if you are having a hard day or a hard time, we feel you, we see you, we love you. And it's not always going to be like that, I promise. Even when you're in it and it feels like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
And never think about things late at night.
That's when you're supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah, just wait until the morning. But this box is supposed to just get you so excited and have so much fun. We're going to try as hard as we can to get them out in the next few days. So Paul, thank you very much. Paul was here at 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Works all the time. Paul does a wonderful job working and keeping our orders flowing and going.
Better than anybody else.
Yep. Yeah. Wonderful job, Paul. So thank you very much. And thank you to our entire team. And thank you to everybody.
Season 3.
Season 3.
I really can't believe it.
And now we are live with season 3. Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the
welcome.
We have a very exciting room next month that is going, and for anybody that was at the Ohio National Doll Show or has been in tune with what Robert's been doing lately, we have an on-brand, consistent, thematic moment for you with next month's room. It's going to be very...
That wasn't at the Ohio Show.
No.
The sample was not there.
No. But the theme of the show...
Dark Academia.
Yeah. We're doing something that's a little...
It's very on theme for next month.
In lieu with Dark Academia.
Yeah. And I love that.
Oh,
I love
so
that for us. I love that for Robert. I love that for everything.
Yeah.
You're going to receive... I know this video is very long, and so we are going to give it a rest here in a minute. But there are so many different types of clothing coming. So we're exploring Dark Academia. We've got vintage Chanel. We've got so much cool stuff.
It's amazing.
And that's the beauty of being surprised. That's the beauty of a subscription.
Yeah.
You are supposed to try things that you wouldn't normally buy.
Yeah.
That's the point. And to get it and say, dang, not dang in a bad way, but dang, like I wouldn't have bought that, but I love it. How cool. Gorgeous. This hot sauce tastes great. I don't normally like habanero mango sauce, but this tastes really good. Like if you were on a hot sauce subscription. So
I will always use my Italian example from last month. You know, sometimes you find chartreuse patent leather and it's exactly what you need.
Exactly. Do we have any chartreuse patent leather coming in the subscription?
No, but you know, Italy from last month.
Oh my gosh.
From last year, I mean.
Yeah, extra in Italy.
Yeah.
That was such a wild ride. That is an iconic box in the realm of virtual doll convention. And if you have that outfit, it is just going to be always one of the most memorable.
Well, add this one to the list.
Oh, for sure.
It's In person.
Violet Void is coming, everybody, and get your dolls ready, get your Sybils ready, get all the stuff ready, and we can't wait to see your pictures and to celebrate this time with you, and thank you for being on our subscription and having so much fun with us. All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.